Oh, well, I didn't have to push anything to go in there. It just sucked me in.
Yuna, where are you? No problem.
Well, I can't cheat this fight the way I normally do with the bombs. Uh-oh. Okay, the Guado is down. Sorry. You should be able to KO this one. Nice. 1570. Got it.
What in Yevon's name are those Guado thinking?
This is terrible.
Hey, Kaylee, how you doing? This is not my first playthrough. This is about my 15th.
Riku, Renetsa, Riku Itando, Eyes Majmako, Ultra Fiends Federal.
Oh no,
It's my favorite Final Fantasy game for a reason.
we have to get underground.
Where's Yuna?
The Summoner Sanctum, this way.
Have I played 10 too? I have. Not nearly as much as 10, but I've played it through to completion at least twice.
Enough.
I went to double overtime as a tied 1-1 game before I finally scored and broke the tie and won.
Over here.
The longest match of Blitzball I have ever played. Of course, it had to happen on stream.
No, not that way.
Well, you didn't specify. Oh, well, I didn't realize it was password protected. So it should be, yeah. Well, if I could push the right input, that'd be great. 5633. What do we get? Get a special sphere. Okay, well, something. Are you Albed? Sure. Name the blank of the Albed leader. And the son of the Albed. That's gonna be brother. I feel like this one's garbage. On what island do the Albed live? You can L. What is Albed in Albed? Got a skill sphere for that. Sweet. Alright, let's get out of here. You got anything for me? Can't click on him, so no. Got a lot of leveling up to do here. Here we go. The cutscene that changes the entire game. This is why I went past 6 hours today.
This
Get your
place
snacks
done
and your
for.
drinks ready.
You're right. You're right, Waka. We Albed, we weren't always like this. Sin destroyed the island where we all used to live. After that, we were scattered to every corner of Spira. But then, my dad brought the Albed together again. If we put our minds to it and worked together, then we could make a new home. Everyone worked hard. We had our home back again. But now, why did things have to turn out this way?
Riku, Damn those Guado. What are they thinking?
4 ability spheres, though. That is handy. I was kind of running low on those, and I didn't feel like using extractability. You know what? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go back to the... Let me back to the... Sphere! No! Alright.
Riku, what is the Summoner's Sanctum?
The Summoner's Sanctum is where we keep the summoners. We keep them safe there.
Safe from what?
You kidnapped them.
I know it's against the teachings and all that.
I get why you did it, but
Well, I sure don't get it, Waka. They might get hurt on their pilgrimage? So you kidnap them? I mean, if the summoners don't do their job, then who will beat Sin? You want to protect them, I know.
Titus,
But Guardians are there for that.
you're
If
running on
Guardians do
half
their
a
job well,
here.
summoners will be safe.
You're missing the very major important
Right?
part that they've all not told you.
Right?
Why isn't Braska around? If he beat Sin 10 years ago.
Kimari goes now.
How did Jekt become Sin? These are all very important questions Titus never bothered to ask. I despise that they're all cowards and walked away.
Yuna, please be here!
Alright, I should have some chests to open here. Get off the thing. Level 4 key sphere, excellent. Only need like 16 more of them. Couple of level 2s. Alright. I don't think any of my characters matter what happens next, so let's just go. I think it's all Yuna from here. Why would you have left them down here in the middle of this attack? They're the strongest people in the room.
She's not here. Hello again. Wait there until we have performed the sending.
They died, protecting us. It's not much, but the least we can do is give them a proper sending.
So I wonder
Hey, what sacrifice?
if everybody in the world who dies becomes a fiend if they're not sent, and there's only a handful of summoners in the world. Are there like
Why couldn't
people who get loaned
They trust
out
Guardians to
to do
protect the
sendings?
summoners. The Albed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
The pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know?
No, he doesn't know. Nobody told him this.
You know, don't you? Summoner's journey to get the final Aeon. Yuna told you, didn't she? With the final Aeon, she can beat Sin. But then... If she calls it, then the final Aeon's gonna kill her. Even if she defeats Sin, it will kill Uni too, you know?
Seems like that's important information he should have known at the very beginning of this. And again, all of them are cowards. Not a single one of them told him. Except
Was
Riku.
I the only one who didn't know? Tell me why. Why were you hiding it?
Why are you mad at
didn't I
her?
know?
He's the only one that told you.
We weren't hiding it.
It was just too hard to say.
I would be afraid of all the rest of them, but Waka, I would have punched in the face for this. Titus, now is not the time to be a crybaby.
How could you? How could you? Isn't she like a sister to you? I thought you were family. Why don't you do something, Waka?
Titus just stepped on the camera.
Don't you think
What?
we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner. To face sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
Changes the entire conversation
But
you
Waka,
had
that's
earlier
just
with
totally
Luzu.
wrong. Summoners shouldn't have to sacrifice themselves. Just so the rest of Spirit can be happy, right?
It's just the way it's been since, 1,000 years ago. Yeah, we've got this. Yeah, great.
But that is our choice.
We all live in fear of sin, you know that.
A world without sin. That is the dream of all Yevon's children.
Yeah,
And we will use that power, even if it means our lives.
anyone naive enough to think that doing the same thing over and over again will result in a different result? I mean, the wild card in all this, again, Spira resists change. Everything is locked into tradition. It's a never-ending circle. The wild card in all of this
And I've been
is
telling you now.
Jekt and Titus
Let's
are
go
not
to
from
Xanarkand
Spira.
together. Let's beat
They're
sin.
the difference.
I told her all the things. We could. And all along, the whole time, I didn't know anything. But Yuna, she'd just smile.
Can you imagine? All the crud he's gone through, and he's just basically found out that he's been whisking effectively his best friend, rushing her towards her death this entire time. He's lost everything, his entire world, and he's literally been killing his best friend this entire time.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
We get a reprisal of the best cutscene
Wanna
in the
scream?
entire game.
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
It's so memey they had to do
You
it
know what?
twice.
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us.
5-minute long cutscene.
I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know.
Is there any way to turn off that on the Switch? I would like to know this.
I know it's hard.
Yeah, I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Unfortunately, they cut the scene off far too early. They should have played that out all the way to the end. There it is. Why is there no sound? They knew what they were doing. I haven't had time since I basically played this all in 3 days. I'm going to go find. I
want
know
my
it's out there,
journey
but I'm definitely going to go find Titus
to be full
laughing
of
and make it a
laughter.
sound effect. I mean, it has to be this game, right? The one thing the game is known for.
I can't let her die. I'll find her.
Titus, your lip flaps there were a little off. Now, it's rare for this game to have lip flaps with no sound behind them. Half the time they're talking, their mouth isn't even moving. There, another chest over here. 10,000 gil. Oh yes, don't mind if I do. Hey, I can't read a map apparently. Or see a door that's directly in front of me. Well, we've stopped shaking. Alright. Another 10-minute long cutscene coming up.
Go, go, go!
I've noted what that said.
Muffed!
Reno, we reach 1 minute.
Where's Yuna?
As I know how to point.
Everyone on board? Everyone aboard.
I said, where is she? Answer me, damn you!
You do not want to mess
What do
with
you
Sid.
do when you find her, eh?
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing. I've got to tell her. I've got to tell her I'm sorry.
That's it? You're gonna tell her you're sorry.
Sid is brutally honest
And then
here.
you just drag her to Zanarkand and make her fight Sheen, huh?
Titus
You're all the same.
has
Let the
some growing
summoner
up to do,
die so
even
we can
now.
live in peace.
Mac.
No!
Ah, words. Show me action.
I like Sid
I'm
in this
telling you,
game.
she won't die!
I don't like him so much in the sequel.
Boy, don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do, I'm gonna make you regret it.
I fully buy that Sid could kick all of their bones.
I won't. So you know where she is?
Of course not. That's why we're gonna look.
He has no idea.
Using this airship.
Airship?
Where did you think you were, Waka?
They done. NATO Doku.
Ready to go.
Worry! Even make it 1,000 years, Ujantia!
One of the cooler cutscenes, though, so I'm not complaining. And this is the thing that we kind of fished out of the ocean at the very start of the game. Meet the high wind.
Really? It's Sujak.
It worked.
Huh? Nick Pit? Pit!
I actually don't know what he said there. I mean, it's such a cool place. It's a shame you never get to actually... Right.
Echt? Elke treat.
Fredajo, Wicho. E-A-U-E.
Nobo me no.
I should get a tattoo on the side of my head. Like, and what good is this bald dome good for? Not to decorate it. My job doesn't allow tattoos that are visible. Otherwise, I would seriously consider it.
What's going on?
We're gonna blow up our home.
How?
Like, we had one housekeeper. A housekeeper of
One
all
of the forbidden
people.
machina.
She got a sleeve done on one of her arms, and our boss absolutely flipped it. But technically, there is nothing in the rulebook anywhere that says you can't have physical tattoos. That's a GM thing. That's not a brand thing. She just does not like tattoos. They would have been rattled around so hard, they would have all been knocked unconscious.
Nadine do kit.
Return to dust, it says there. Love the fanny pack. Takes a real man to wear a fanny pack. No time for tears. Just, what good is a machina if we can't? I didn't have time to read the rest.
Don't get so down. Boom!
Oh, the good thing about
Happy
machinas is that
festival
they can be
fireworks,
rebuilt,
yeah?
is basically what he said.
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie.
I'm going mostly from memory. I'm not translating in real time. I have done some of the most of these scenes with Albert fully translated, so I do know most of the dialogue. Riku, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm fine. Really.
Look, I've been depressed all of my life. I know that line when I hear it. You are not fine.
This is tough on all of us.
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
Yeah, it's the problem with big mouths. They tend to open.
Make your supper.
Leave me be, I'm concentrating. Which, for brother, is saying a lot. He has less going on in his head than Titus.
The price for protecting summoners. It is a great price. But I must say, I am not